100 plus subscribers. Thank you guys so much for all the love, the comments, the ideas, and things that you have been sharing with me the past 3 months while I was away for a little bit. And I got two special things. I don't only have this guy right down here for the 100th subscriber, but I've also got something for the subscribers that came after the 100. And I hope maybe someday it would be cool that we can put up a sign right down there which says 1000 subscribers. We still have 13 days left into this game, so we can pop out a lot more of these series before we actually reach the deadline of this season. Now, meanwhile, we are going to the monument. I'm gonna explain you a few couple of things that I have in mind. The Discord, I'm still busy with it because I would like it to be perfect. The Discord is gonna be there so you guys can share ideas, links, and all that kind of stuff in order to let you being involved into the series even more. And it's always nice to have a little chat about things. And yeah, I have decided I want to do one more season of single player, which I have an experiment in mind. And after that, season 3, season 4 is all going to be about multiplayer. Season 5, we're going to go back to single player because I've got also an amazing idea. But before I explain you more, let's take a look at what I did for the people that came after the 100 subscribers. That is this beautiful right down here. I decided I needed to change this into a Soupstick community monument. As you can see right down there onto the sign straight ahead, it says 180 subscribers. I'm absolutely blown away because a couple days ago it was 174, and right now for me it is Friday, it says 180 already. It's absolutely fantastic. I really would like to spend some more time on quality content and more time interacting with you guys. So there will be a video up each certain days rather than every day. That feels a little bit forced, and when I spend like 2 days between I can get way more quality content out of it, and I can interact a lot more with you guys because I love doing that, and you guys seem to love that very much also. Which the next upcoming video before I start doing another episode, I have an idea to put up a video where I'm actually going to ask you guys for ideas, which we can send a message to the developer or maybe a message to the modding community with ideas that can be implemented into the game. For example, it would be fun if you can rotate blocks like sideways rather than rotating it to the left and right. So you can put like stairways upside down. It can add so much more detail to the game and so much more character to the game. This is one of the ideas. I got plenty more of ideas, and I'm gonna set up a video and it's all going to be about ideas and mod ideas and maybe something for the developers to implement into the game. And yeah, you guys can just go ham on that video. Now, another thing that I just would like to do real quick is just give a update onto the planning I have for the upcoming weeks. Besides progressing into the game, trying to unlock new stuff, build some new stuff. Of course, I got like building ideas. I've been speaking about making here like a massive god church. I have been doing some more off-camera work, trying to gather a lot of these ashlar basalt bricks. It needs to contain a lot of steel though. But at least I would like to fill up 1.5 stack. Then I think it kinda could work out. Of course, I'm going to take care that I spent the whole day off to this building project. So if I need really some more of these building blocks, then I'm just going to grind the heck out of it for the other needing blocks. And of course, I'm also thinking still about the roof, how we're gonna make the roof, because I don't want to maybe the whole building the same blocks. Maybe we should do that with the whole building. I'm going to look at some reference pictures of churches and maybe god buildings and see what people in real life did with this. And of course, you guys' ideas. Let me know what you think about this. Let me know your ideas. Maybe you know a specific kind of a block that I should use in this. So we have a little bit of time left because I want to do this idea video, and after the idea video we're going to do an episode where we're going to spend some time in progressing the game itself, like making a crane or doing something else, like making laser beams or whatever. And yeah, that's one of the things. I have been actually fixing the last piece of wall onto this massive stockpile area right down here. You can see it in the back. There's a little opening with a stairways. And yeah, this is just because there's like a split somewhere right down here, that if you pass it, then certain stockpiles, won't be visible, but I can still enter it by going in here. So here we got the stockpile that is, yeah, there we go. So what I would like to do, maybe, I'm still thinking about it, is, make a massive building out of this. Like I said, maybe, because I'm going to need to have specific kind of building materials, because if I use sandstone like that, it's gonna be a little too much, I think, if I make the whole building out of it. And what I also maybe would like to do is having a little bit of a different entrance down here, so this here is not really implemented. The only thing I can do is like go here and then go out, which one of the funniest thing is I'm getting stuck here for some reason. You see that? I can't, I'm holding the button, you can see I'm moving, I'm stuck. And if I walk backwards, I also can't. Really have to jump out of it. I don't know what is up with that. But I would like to change it. Maybe, zigzagging up rather than going straight up. I just have to see what I'm going to do with this. I don't want to spend too much time to this, but, just make it a little bit different so the building would make a little more sense. And I can reach those stockpiles a bit better. Another thing that needs to happen is I'm going to need to add in another solar panel right down here. Maybe I'll add 3 more and then that will be it. I got a whole stockpile with supplies right down here. And these supplies, I'm just going to need to get my memory back for just a little bit to see what I wanted to add more in here, because what I want to do, and I said it in the last episode, that I got a bit of a idea for a project right up here. I believe I've been busy with this at some point, like trying to aim out pieces of ground down here. So like right down here there's going to be like a pathway, and I was like fantasying away and trying to get some ideas up. I want to have like a lookout tower type of thing here. It's going to be a lot of fun to do this project on top, because it is plenty of work and I need plenty of materials, but things will be fine at some point. For the industry area, don't really have any ideas just yet what I can do here. Of course, we're going to experiment with the first upcoming episode. Like I said, I want to build like the crane. I want to see what the crane does. How can we use the crane? How can we keep in mind for the future how to build stuff for the crane? Because the first thing you do in this game is just build a lot, and then you unlock the crane, and then it's like, what am I going to do with it? And I would like to see what we should have done with the buildings in order to have the crane work, properly. And of course, right down here, we're going to need to finish up the Soupstick Community Center. There's going to be a few more layers on top of it, and then onto, the top floor, we're going to put down the lasers and all that kind of stuff. Going to be some office floors, going to be some toilets, which one of you guys said I should make a maze out of it. So if you go to the toilet, you need to go through a maze. I need to build something down here. I need an idea for this. I was thinking about maybe like a gas station idea, and then there needs to be a building down here. I need to make like maybe a drive-in or maybe a car dealer right down here on the top of it. I'm going to need to have to fix something down here without actually destroying this stuff, because these are the very first trees and cactuses we've ever planted into this game. So for some reason I was like, maybe we should keep this. I don't know if I said it already in this video, but there's going to be a massive building here with a lot of glass and a lot of steel. I'm already collecting steel for that. So there are plenty of ideas only for this season, and I got some ideas for the next season, and for the multiplayer it's going to be a whole experience. To actually discover how multiplayer works, what can we do with it, how are the people doing, and maybe some of you subscribers, playing on a server that I can actually join, and, you guys can learn it to me. Stuff like that. And in the future, I would like to set up 2 of my own multiplayer servers. One will be an elite building server, and one will be like a public server. And yeah, stuff like that. So I just want to keep it like this. 10 minutes is enough. And once again, thank you so much for all the subscribing and commenting and the love I'm receiving from you guys. And I will keep up the good work, as people always say.